Jessie V. Do my video titles even surprise you anymore? Because I feel like they probably don't. You guys just expect these things to happen to me. Well, this story takes place during my second year of college. It was my best friend's birthday, let's call her Emma, and we were trying to decide what to do. I find that as we get older, it becomes harder and harder to plan something. Like for me personally, after I turned 19, I really didn't want to have anything big or elaborate for my birthday. I just wanted to get some friends and family together to hang out. Something easy, something chill. That's what I liked. But when I was a kid, I wanted themed birthday parties, piñatas, loot bags, giant balloons, crazy cakes. This one year when I was turning 6, I really wanted to have a Spice Girl themed birthday party. So my mom came up with this plan and she got all of her friends to dress up as like Baby Spice, Sporty Spice, Posh, all of the Spice Girls, because she thought that I would actually believe that all the Spice Girls came to my house for my birthday party. So my mom had them walk through the door and they started singing Stop Right Now, which was my favorite Spice Girls song.
Stop right now, thank you very much, I need somebody with a human touch.
So anyways, they're singing and all of a sudden I go,
You guys are Spice Girls imposters. You can't fool me. You guys are fakes. You're fake.
I was a smart kid, okay? But it was still super fun. Props to my mom for making a really awesome birthday. Another time I had a Hillary Duff party and literally all of the balloons had her face on it. Even the cake. It was a little bit scary. We were basically eating Lizzie McGuire. Yeah, I think every single year as a kid I had a themed birthday party until I got older, of course. So second year of college, my friend and I are trying to plan her birthday, and in the end we decided to just go to a really nice restaurant because I don't know, that's what adults do. It was one of those places where you pay a certain amount for your food and then you're able to order as much as you want to eat. So for example, $30 each got us unlimited food at this place. So we gathered 12 of her friends and we head over there. And I had never met any of her friends before, so Emma had to fill me in on their personalities and what they were like. She told me that this one particular friend was afraid of eating in front of people. So we weren't allowed to make any eye contact with them at all during dinner. If we did, they would literally stop eating. So that obviously made it very difficult for me to socialize because I ended up having to sit beside this person. And because I am completely forgetful, every once in a while I would look over at them and try and talk to them to make them feel included. And the minute I looked over at them, they would drop whatever they were eating. Like they just drop, like if they're eating a chicken stick? If they were eating a drumstick, they would just drop it on their plate. Like my eye contact with them would scare them, like scare them so much. I don't know, I've never experienced anything like that before. But you know what? I don't judge, it's cool. None of this was a relevant part of the story, but I thought I would include it anyway. So about halfway through dinner, I text my boyfriend Kyle because he's my ride home. I told him to come over to the restaurant to hang out for a bit before we had to leave. And this is where it gets interesting. Kyle arrives and sits down beside me, and because he's already eaten dinner, he's not exactly hungry, but because he wanted to be polite in this restaurant, he ordered a drink. Because I feel like if you go to a restaurant and you don't order any food and you don't order a drink, it comes off as a little bit rude. Well, because I've had so much unlimited food, I start getting really full and I can't finish my last 2 bites of steak. And unfortunately, the rules at this restaurant is that you have to pay for whatever you don't finish on your plate. So if I left those last 2 pieces of steak, I would have had to pay for them, which is so strange. So I turned to Kyle and I'm like,
Hey Kyle, can you eat my last 2 pieces of steak, please?
and because he loves me so much, he said yes, even though I really don't think he wanted to because he was already full from dinner, but he ate my last 2 pieces of steak, so I'm like, cool, my plate is empty, I don't have to pay for anything else. So about 10 minutes later, the waiter comes around with our bills. So he lays down mine first, and it says $30 because that was the cost of my unlimited meal. And then he lays down Kyle's, and at first it was like a $5 drink, but then under that it said $30 for unlimited meal. So I was like, okay, what's going on here? Kyle did not order anything aside from a drink. And the waiter looks over at me and goes,
I saw him eat some of your steak, which means he was eating unlimited food, so I have to charge him $30.
and I was like appalled at this point. Kyle literally had the last 2 bites of the food that I ordered. He took it from my plate. But the waiter was like,
It doesn't matter. Once food goes into someone's mouth, they have to pay for it.
and it didn't make any sense to me because I was already paying the $30 for the steak that Kyle ate, so it was still being paid for. Whenever I have gone to a restaurant, and let's say my mom orders some chicken fingers and I eat one of them, the waiter doesn't charge my mom for the chicken fingers and then charge me as well, because we only ordered one thing and it was my mom's, so she's the only one that has to pay for the meal. We didn't order 2 plates of chicken fingers. You know what I mean? Am I making any sense right now? Like, I just didn't get it. And I mean, yeah, if Kyle was ordering tons of food, or let's say I was ordering plates of food and giving my plates of food to Kyle, then yeah, Kyle should pay. Are you telling me that his bite is worth $30? What is it, a steak from the gods? Did Zeus cook it himself? So we asked to speak to the manager because we were quite confused, and the manager said the exact same thing. So anyways, I paid for my bill, and Kyle refused to pay for his. He said he would pay for his drink, and that is all, which I completely supported. He did not spend a night having unlimited meals. These people were very sly, and I bet they do this to people all of the time, trying to catch someone who takes a little bite from someone else's dinner and then charging them $30. They just want to get more money. I feel like after arguing with us for a little while, the manager started to see how wrong he was, because he forgot about the bill and just resorted to kicking us out. He was like,
Fine, if you aren't gonna pay, then get out of my restaurant. Right now. Leave right now.
so we couldn't even finish the conversation with our friends. We had to go. And honestly, I wasn't that upset about it. I wanted to leave that stupid place more than anything. And guess what happened when we walked out to the car? Because we have such amazing luck, there, placed on Kyle's windshield, was a parking ticket for $50. And there we were, thinking that we just got out of paying $30 for Kyle's meal. So our night was just amazing. Anyways though guys, that is the end of my story. As usual, my social media information is below, along with my vlog channel and my P.O. Box information, so check that out. And until next time guys, bye!